Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, Ohio. Hope you're all doing good today. Welcome to another episode of My Unify Podcast on this positive Monday. In case you don't know, this is your podcast. We do this for you and ourselves, of course, as we try to battle life's challenges, giving you positive advice with aims of making you happier while trying to give you more fulfilled weeks ahead. If you may, make sure you follow, subscribe, hit the bell, and most importantly, if you find what you hear useful, make sure you share this with someone you care about who needs to hear this and needs better day. So on the previous episode, we looked at the importance of being more and more grateful in our society and how it can give you a competitive edge in life. If you missed it, go check it out. So it's a new week, new topic. Let's discuss bullying. What does bullying mean? Have we come across a scenario where we've been bullied anywhere? And how can we deal with it if it were to happen to us? So, in Oxford Learners' Dictionaries, bullying is the use of strength or power to frighten or hurt weaker people. What's interesting in this definition is it ended by stating hurting weaker people. I partially disagree because to me, you might not already be a weak person, but you can still get bullied. So to me, bullying is the use of strength, power, or influence to frighten or hurt people in general from all walks of life. The reason I say this is a lot of people get bullied. Bullying comes in different shapes and forms. You can be bullied by your friends, by your classmates, work colleagues, random strangers, authoritative people, and even people younger than you. It doesn't matter by who, when, and why. And you don't necessarily have to be weak to be bullied and affected. Even people who have been strong, immune to bullies, have eventually let their guard down and ended up suffering in silence. So, an example is throughout my livelihood, I've had friends who were as tough as nails, and in school were idolized and seen as the popular person everyone wants to be like. But one person really stood out. He was always dressed nicely, well polished, was always confident, and smart in class. Didn't get fazed by not knowing everything. Used to tell people off when they did wrong, and everyone was sort of scared of him and wished they had that nonchalant confidence that he possessed. However, this guy wasn't that good in football. So whenever teams were being picked and individuals were being selected, he was always the last to be picked. He was good in everything, but he just wasn't that good in sports. Anyway, it never affected him, or at least we didn't see it at all, because he never seemed phased, and he with a smile on and say, "Come on, let's go and play and win." Whenever being picked last, whenever we played matches, he would constantly miss the ball, get a position, toe punt, miss time, miss passes. Things just didn't go well for him on the pitch. That people laughed at him and told him to play. People were just mean to him, but he ignored and kept on going and going until one day he broke. After playing so many football games together and constantly being the last one to be picked and laughed at on the pitch, this particular day, while teams were being picked and he was about to be the last, he said, "Sorry, guys, I don't want to play anymore." And he walked off. By the time I was young, I was a teenager, so I didn't think much of it. But I do remember that he never came back to the football pitch and never spoke about football again with anyone. That was it for him. If I had known then what I know now, I would have helped him and told him it's okay. You keep playing and keep ignoring because at the end of the day, there will always be bullies and haters in life. But as long as you want to play and are happy, I will be there for you. But unfortunately, none of us from the squad even attempted speaking to him. You see, this is just one example of bullying. There are countless and they are bad. There is no such thing as soft bullying. It's big deal bullying. You're just overreacting bullying. Bullying stings and can damage someone for good. So do not do it. But because we know some people even bully others without knowing they are bullying, this means that always will always come to anyone at any given time, and you must be prepared to not be affected. So here's some advice. One, remember to remind yourself why you are here. You are equal to everyone as a human being in general, No one is better than you, more important than you, so you must remind yourself that you are great, regardless. No one is perfect. Have that belief in you. Ignorance is bliss. Ignore, ignore, ignore. I've seen bullies stop doing the nonsense when you don't pay them any mind or stop giving them attention. Not always, but at times they will go away because their objective is to upset you and isn't working. Report any bullying you see. Number 3. If you feel or hate or hear to someone, if you feel or hear it, say to someone who can do something about it. Okay, even if they can't, perhaps they can help you cope with the situation. Be vigilant when reporting so the bullies notice and end up pestering you later. Finally, number 4, remember you are not alone. As I said, just because you're being bullied today doesn't make you less human than someone who isn't being bullied right now. Everyone's time can come. Our paths are all different. The trick is learn how to cope. Remind yourself to stand up and ignore, and you're just fine. In conclusion, we have all been bullied. Even your greatest superstars have been bullied before. If you don't believe me, go and check out Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's story. Okay? He openly was bullied. Yes, openly was bullied. Okay? But look at him today, standing tall on top of the world. Possibly the greatest, highest paid in Hollywood. So this is real, people. It's how you overcome it. Thanks for listening. Episode Bullies No More. So as usual, before you touch your Monday, start it off with some pure positivity. However hard it is, the most successful people you aspire to in life have been through hard times, but they've managed to keep a positive mind and health check. You can do it too. So keep listening to My Unify Podcast because we do have your back. If you're not shy, feel free to share your thoughts and feelings on this episode. If you could like, subscribe, or follow, that'd be great. Or at least share this with someone before it's too late. Someone who needs to hear this more than you to date. Put a smile on their face. And please, don't wait. Peace and unity. Out.